All right, ladies and gentlemen. Will is finishing up the reading of the recap as we speak. I'll just scroll through it here and give you all the opportunity to read at your own pace. Uh, I'll make from falling the top of the thing. So go ahead and pause. There it is. And go ahead and pause. Oh, and there was only one line that got missed. There you go. There's your recap.
Uh, you exited the Hall of Illusions, and I think with Cormac there to kind of help explain the Candlefoot using sign language that you can talk now, bro. And so he did, and then he invited you to come along, and he proposed to Palasha, the merfolk lady love, and she said yes. And he offered acting lessons to you, in you know, as a form of gratitude. Uh, and also said that hey, between him and Palasha, they would help you if there's anything they could do to help you. Uh, I don't think the topic of Fate Crossings came up, but if it did, they basically are saying, "Hey, if you need anything, just say so." And then so you have a little bit of time left. We start this session getting pretty close to the end of the night. Uh, and I basically said you probably had enough time to do the small games, which I think basically in every single campaign that I heard, anybody did like a retrospective or like a talked about how things that went well, things they wished had happened differently. I think the common element was all of their players skipped or didn't really spend much time in the stalls, the small stalls, and it turned out that maybe it's more important than it seems. Um, and then there's the Calliope, which you hadn't technically gone to either, which doesn't take a ticket punch. Every game you want to play at the small stalls will take a ticket punch, but there are prizes depending on how you do, and you get tickets basically. You get tickets to exchange for prizes, kind of like any good arcade type thing,
Hmm.
Chuck E. Cheese or what have you, Dave and Buster's. So
How many ticket punches do we get per ticket again?
8.
I think I've used all 8.
You can passing by the ticket booth. You could talk to Nicholas to get more. What? They're cheap, or you can go for a little tiny pact. You can at least hear out the pact before you say no to it. Anyway, so yeah, we begin our session with y'all heading in that direction. You'll pass by the ticket booth and the Calliope. Let's just say the small stalls are all around. We'll say so. It won't take you very long to find the ones that you want to do. Um, so just tell me what you want to do. You want to do the games first, and then the Calliope, or the Calliope then the games, or it does. If you're running out of ticket punches, there is the ticket booth right there. And I think it doesn't take long to play a game because it's like any carnival game. You walk up to it, you pay, and the game's over in like less than a minute. So the small stalls won't take much time at all for you to play. I'd say the gnome poetry one would technically take the longest, but that's only because you're reciting poetry. But even then, I'm not going to worry about it too much. So y'all, where do we want to start?
I think I may have been muted this whole time.
Yep, I have not heard a single boo
Have
from
not
almost
heard
any
you.
of you.
Whoops.
Yep.
I'm
I
sorry.
promised to recite. I promised to recite poetry quickly. That was really the only thing that was
Oh,
worthy of
okay.
note.
No, that's okay. It's IRL. You can take your time. It's fine. Um, So the question is, what do you want to do first? Do you want to get some of the games over with? Do you want to? The Calliope is free, so it doesn't take any ticket punches. What do
How
you guys
many
want to do?
punches does Ebony have left?
I think she said 0,
So
but
if she's reluctant to go to the ticket booth to get more, can I give her the remainder on my PTO ticket and I go get more
you can
tickets?
certainly do that. Yeah.
So there are 8 red circled. And I don't think she said no to any of them. So unless one of those red circles did not require a ticket,
The Dragonfly rides technically didn't, and the Feasting Orchard, only you and Don technically did anything at the Feasting Orchard that required a punch ticket.
so I have one left.
Yeah, you have one
Did
left.
Diana require us to use a ticket, or I thought
No.
we just went in
I'm
and
sorry,
painted
no.
the horses?
You're right. So you
Okay.
have. I was gonna say most of you probably have at least 2, because you also Hall of Illusions. I think Cormac didn't go in, and then
Yeah, I
Mystery,
did not punch my ticket for Hall of Visions.
right, and then Bubble Pop. I think most of you, some of you went, yeah, but not all of you did. Right, I know. So you should have at least 2, basically. If you're like Ebony, you should have at least 2.
Yeah, Cormac and I should each have 3 left because I skipped out on the bubble and he skipped out on the Hall of Illusions.
Sure. Okay. All right. I'll trust you. So you have plenty for games. And yeah. So where do you want to go first?
Calliope or
Want to
games,
take
guys?
We want to take Candlefoot up on his acting lessons offer, or give him some time with Palasha and circle back?
He's giving you the thing. He won't take no for an answer. It takes like a minute.
Okay.
We'll say
Let's
it
do
doesn't
that
take an
before
appreciable
we
time.
go.
He just kind of
Let's take
starts.
some
He
quick
goes
acting
through.
lessons.
Yeah, it's just quick acting. He's just kind of giving you like a
It's
the
important to use
physical,
your space.
right, the crash course on the physicality of being a mime, and how to use facial expressions, and to to sort of convey tone, and the physical space of how
The
you hold your body, and all that stuff.
Planes
Yeah,
smell the fart acting.
sure. So yeah, it's a crash course, but yeah, he gives you this as a reward of sorts. The only thing he has, that is of value is something, and I will mark down that you've had these acting lessons.
Cool.
Okay.
Calliope or games?
Calliope.
Okay. Oh, Calliope. Okay. So as this Calliope is cranking out some really happy beats right now. It's very perky, very upbeat. Uh, the sky is dark but very clear. It almost looks like the stars are twinkling above you. And if you, at the corner of your eye, you would almost look like the man on the moon's dancing. Uh, yeah, yeah, yeah. But the merry tune spills from an instrument on the back of a brightly painted wagon. There's a monkey wearing a cloak covered with buttons that's turning a handle at the wagon's rear, and that's sending the music into the air from rows of golden whistles. Uh, and as you watch, you see a goblin dressed as a ladybug that toddles up to you, rattling a tin cup. Um, so I would say that for you, Witchlight hands, you would know that. So I guess Ernest is the name of the monkey. Um, Ernest has the mind of a middle-aged human. Uh, it was You would know the history that as a result of a prank involving the organ grinder, his pet monkey, a leprechaun, and a great quantity of Brandleberry wine,
Hmm.
the organ grinder's mind was swapped with his monkey's. But the jest turned to a disaster when his body ran off with the monkey's mind inside, never to be seen again. So while Ernest resembles, yeah, he says use a baboon stat, but I get the impression he's more like a spider monkey in nature. But yeah, he speaks common. And he has the mind of an average human. But he likes to collect buttons, and he sews them onto his cloak. And yeah, as the he kind of like when the when the goblin, oh, Marigold is the name of the goblin that's dressed as a ladybug. Um, is jingling the tin can that has some buttons in them. And Ernest says, "Spare a button, if you please. I'll sew it next to all of these. I offer nothing in its place, besides a smile upon my face."
I will plop a button off my shirt and
All right,
drop it in the bucket.
drop it in the bucket. Awesome. Marigold is very sprightly and is like trying to cajole some of you into dancing as you drop that button in. Okay, so Don, you're giving a button to Marigold and
I
Ernest.
did.
Anybody else? You don't have to. It's not required.
Cormac
You may
shakes
not.
his head. My outfit has no buttons. I am sorry.
Fair enough.
It is
Okay.
all straps and belts.
Okay, super. That's fine. That's really all there is to this place. Is just offer a button or don't. It's very simple. That's why I said it wouldn't take much time.
Yeah.
Okay, and I hear bloop bloops. But you're very amused at this dancing goblin, Aggie. I'll remind you, you're very amused.
She does. She's got her arms crossed, but she's trying not to laugh right now.
She's just cringing and bemused at the same time.
Okay, you need to quit. Sorry, my phone is making noises at me. It has been muted.
Super. Okay. All right. On to the games or the
Yeah.
ticket booth. You all have some tickets. I guess it depends on how many games you want to play. All right. You follow suit. Oh, you go to follow suit and then end up pulling the leather strip that laces the top of the shirt and just playing the string. Okay, perfect.
Stripes fiddling with string as we walk.
And they're like, oh. Okay. So, you approach some of the small stalls where you see people playing games, and these games, of course, have their very own little lilt to them. Depending on the ability you want to use to your advantage in these games, each game tests a different ability. You have the Almirage Ring Toss for dexterity, Catch the Dragon by the Tail for wisdom, Gnome Poetry Contest for charisma, Goblin Wrestling for strength, Guess the Number of Feathers for intelligence, and Outstare the Cyclops for constitution. So, depending on which game you want to engage in, um, we can go kind of in order or one by one. It's up to you. There's no particular order that has to be.
Let's make it easy for the DM. Do them in the order they appear in your book.
Fantastic. All right. So does anyone want to try their hand at the Almirage Ring Toss?
That's
For dexterity.
dexterity? No.
Yes.
Dexterity. I'll
Dexterity.
give that one a try.
Okay.
Dexterity for stripes as well.
Wait, no. I'm not doing that one. I'm going to do some other ones. Never mind. Stripes can do that one.
Okay. Stripes? Yeah, Stripes is very... let me see here. I'm gonna... Where is it? So you step up to the Almirage Ring Toss, which...
Your stripes, I'll hold your string.
So an
Nice.
Almirage
Nice.
is like a bunny unicorn. You step up
I
to the
was
booth.
familiar with the
This,
Almirage.
yeah, you hear the barker at the game saying, "This Almirage is no mirage. Adorn its horn with 2 or 3 rings to win a prize.
Oh, so cute.
And what you see is there's a single, what looks like a wooden statuette of an almirage in the middle of this kind of large area, what to call it, platform. You can kind of see these rings already kind of strewn around it. Yeah, so the Barker has like three rings on one hand and just says step right up, and then kind of eyes that who's Stripes is approaching.
Yes.
It's like, all right, look at you. Want to try your hand at Ring of the Almirage?
Yes, yes, yes.
Can I
Right,
pat
right, right.
Snaps on the back? Or, sorry, can I pat Stripes on the back or shoulder when I say, oh, I'll take your string and hold it for you and cast guidance?
Because yeah, it'll work for one of those tosses. Yeah, as long as this happens within 1 minute, right, of
Yep.
being cast. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
What do I do?
Yep. So punch your ticket and 3 rings you go. Try your best. Be careful. It's trickier than it looks.
Okay. Okay.
So like
Okay.
you step up with the rings and like you're taking aim for that first shot, and you notice like this little purple mist like appears below the Almirage, and next thing you know, poof, it teleports to another area of the platform.
Ah. Okay. Okay. Okay.
And it seems like periodically it teleports, but the timing is always a little different.
Okay. Just
So
gonna
when you,
try to
yep, so
focus with the one brain cell.
yep, you're gonna make a dexterity check, just a simple dexterity check, and add a D4 for the first roll. For the first roll.
I certainly hope this goes well as the sheep herding did.
Actually, these ones actually get prizes directly from the table. Never mind. I thought they were tickets.
No tickets.
Uh,
I don't know why I thought tickets.
straight dexterity check.
Uh, yes, a straight dexterity check, and then add a D4 for the first roll.
23 for the first one.
Yeah, you feeling I don't know what the encouragement from Dawn. You just lock in and you toss that you're able to like just get that feeling in your bones when this thing's about to teleport, and you kind of like wait for it, and then you see where it's about to appear, and you toss that ring, and just woo, just does that like catches the horn and ring 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 ring, and then sinks down, and you land one shot successfully on the Almirage. Ah, lucky shot. Let's see if you can land any of the next 2. Get one more, you get a prize. If you get 3, I'll throw in an extra.
Ooh. Okay, that one is not as good. Not as good at all. 9.
9? So you trying to channel that same feeling. You wait and you wait and you wait, and you make your move. You toss it, but like it happens to blink and it goes into a different place, and you just your ring goes sailing off in the wrong direction. Oh, nice try there, chap. One more shot, you can still win a prize.
Ebony will do the guidance thing. She'll come over and she goes, grabs her as high as she can and kind of shakes. You got this.
It's so fluffy. Like I can see that. Like, yeah. Anyway, okay. So add a D4 to this roll.
With my triple cat dice, it gets stuck in my tower. That would be 19.
19 is enough. You happen to wait again, and this time your feeling's a little different. It's almost like like you just sense where it's going to go, and you just line up your shot, and you just in your bones you know where this thing is going to teleport to, and you throw your shot. And for a second it looks like it's not going to land, and then it just catches the tip of it as the ring is sailing past it, and it catches it. And he's like, "Ha ha!" And he rings a little bell. Bing, 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 bing. All right, we're gonna do a little in a very irony way. We're gonna roll on a table.
Nice.
As soon as I find where did I did where'd it go? That's so weird. Okay, you're gonna roll me a D8, please.
8.
You got an 8. Okay, so the carnival barker goes down behind the the counter, and he goes all the way down below. You can't see him at all. And next thing you know, you see this glove puppet in the shape of a wizard pop up above the counter. It just says, "Hey, you won me!" And he rises up and offers you the glove puppet.
Oh, heck yeah.
Uh, so this glove puppet, as an action, you can move the puppet's arms when you're wearing it to cast minor illusion cantrip.
Oh, wow.
And after 3 uses, it will disappear. So I would just create an item that says wizard glove puppet, and then we'll you can mark charges off on it or something in the notes of how many charges you have. Okay. All right. Anyone else stepping up for the Almirage? Want to try again? Try your hand again there, my orange friend. You were so close. Not really. That second toss was absolute junk, but you were so close. What was that? I didn't catch it.
Sorry, I was typing. I do want to try again. It's kind of fun.
All right. We're gonna do this again. Another punch, and 3 tosses. Here we go. Best luck. And what? Just go ahead, and if you're gonna do more guidances, I might ask for like a sleight of hand or stealth check this time around.
Yeah, no, I'm not stealthy at all. You know me.
I
John's
mean, you can
just
certainly
gonna be
try.
like, you can do this. You just gotta. There's no hiding it because my stealth is -1. So 15.
15. Okay. All right. Go ahead and cast. So your first roll will have um,
Oh, I got away with it?
yes,
Okay, cool. Cool.
yes. This guy apparently wasn't paying attention very much. So, go ahead and roll your first dexterity check with a D4 added onto it. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word.
The D4. That is going to be. Math. 16.
16. Oh, not enough. Your ring is so close. Like literally, it bounces off of it. You thought for a second it's gonna like land, but it doesn't. It bounces off and goes wide. Just barely misses it. Right. Oh, so close. You were even. This was the closest I've ever seen today.
Can Ebony do an insight on the Barker,
On the bar.
whatever you want to call him,
Yeah.
to determine just how observant he is to that? Like, did she catch that he was looking out for guidance-y stuff, or is
Okay.
she?
What's your modifier?
Insight is +2.
+2. +2. You think he is just. It's been a long night. You're not really sure he's able to pay that attention to things
She's
of that
guidance
nature. Okay, go for it. Roll a stealth check for me.
him. Yeah, that's great. That's an 8.
An 8
Mm-hmm.
with your modifier. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
all right, okay. Uh, go ahead. I mean, you're still casting this. This stealth check sort of is like you're casting it, and whatever happens, happens. So you do your thing. You do guidance. Stripes. Go ahead and roll a dexterity check +d4.
Uh, do. Uh, 18 plus 3 is 21.
Oh yeah, this one lands just like one of the last ones you did. Right on, right on. All right. Last check. Is anyone trying to guidance you, or are you gonna let it fly? Okay. You learned your lesson with that 8. You're not risking it. Okay.
Uh,
Too risky.
dirty 20.
A dirty 20 is enough. Woo! Bing, bing, bing. Another roll of the D8, please. See what you get
Oh
today.
yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah.
If you get an 8, reroll.
7.
7. Okay. Uh, okay. Once again, he reaches down, and next thing you know, he's pulling out. He's like, ah, 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 and like he's holding up this spider that's like the size of a hand. He's like, it's like ah. He's pretending he's being attacked by this thing, and he's like,
Okay.
just get in, folks. That's just a little toy here. And you look at it's this like little cuddly toy spider, uh, and
Yes.
hands it over to you. As an action, you can pet the spider, and you'll gain the benefit of spider climb that lasts for 1 hour.
Ooh.
But once it's used, it'll turn into a real spider and crawl away.
Ew.
Yep. So you use when you feel like you're necessary to use it. Okay. All right. Anybody else? I can tell you guys are just warming up. Anyone? Anyone? Sneezy?
Easy stumbles over her own toes. Oh no, I would
All right.
every
Shall we?
time, I'm not exactly fleet of finger, if you will.
Fair enough. All right. Well, shall we move on to the cat's dragon by the tail? Or are we? Do you have any more ticket punches left, Stripes?
Is that a dex one?
No. The catch the dragon by the tail is a wisdom.
Oh, I will not be doing that.
Yeah. If dexterity is your strongest suit, you probably want to max out on this one if that's the case.
I good. I got 2 things. I'm good.
Okay, perfect. So we'll go down the list. This is a wisdom test, using perception specifically. Yeah. So
Plan.
prizes. Catch the fairy dragon by the tail and win a piece of its hoard. So what happens is you get blindfolded as you watch people play this. You get blindfolded, and you're standing in a booth, and you must grab the tail of an elusive, giggling red fairy dragon that flutters around you. And you must do a perception check, and if you succeed, you have 3 chances to succeed, and if you succeed on the first chance, you roll on the prizes twice. But if you succeed at least once, you will roll once on the table.
I would like to play punch my ticket, damn it.
All right. Well, little girl, I see you're rip roaring ready to go. Let's see what you got. Punches your ticket, and steps you into the middle of the ring, and you get blindfolded, and you're like, "Boss, should I? Should I? Am I?
Hold
What?
on. I have a question about our talk. Give me 1 second to review my thingy-majiggy, if you don't mind.
Sure. This little.
Telepathic connection.
Okay.
So definitely talking to Popcorn. Stay out of sight, but see if you can help.
Okay. Got it. I'll try and guide you.
Actually, you just said something. Even better. He can be my magical assistant and give me guidance.
So okay, it's gonna you're gonna cast guidance through him, and he's gonna be like your eyes because of telepathic bond. He can talk to you like so in your head. You hear him talking to you.
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right. Look at you, crazy little witch. Okay, so yeah, you get blindfolded, and then you see like this poof through. Well, you wouldn't see it, but
I
rest
don't
of you
think I can.
see.
Hold on. Even better.
Can you see through the eyes of him?
That's what I'm checking now.
I didn't think it was like that type of familiar, but I can't remember.
As a bonus
Oh,
action, you can see through your familiar eyes and hear what they hear until the start of your next turn.
can you move while you do that? Yeah, I guess you can. Yeah, you could. Of course you could.
Yeah, you're blinded if it's like
Yeah, that's the thing. Is
blind
it?
familiar.
That's the funny thing is it doesn't tell you you have the blinded condition. And I think it would be impossible otherwise. But I'll give you advantage on the roll and a D4 on top of that. Okay. And it's like, all right, boss, stand by for guidance.
18.
18 is just enough. 18 is just enough. Ah! As he grabbed his tail, like immediately, like lucky shot to the wizard boat. Oh God! All right, you're gonna roll 2d8s here in a second. As soon as I get to the page, yeah,
6 and 7.
6 and 7. All right, well, God, you guys are rolling on the high end of this. Where
I
did
need
it
something to take notes. I didn't grab anything to take notes.
go?
Don't speak too loud. You're going to come through my microphone, too.
Okay. All right. So the 7 you already know.
Oh, it's the same thing?
Yeah, unless you want to
So
reroll,
it's
I'll
the
let you
spider?
reroll one. If you want to reroll what a prize that was already won, I'll give you that option. But it's going to get pretty hard to keep reroll.
A 1.
A 1? Okay, perfect. Actually, that's really nice. Okay, so for the 6, you get a little kit, a single application of magic face paint. So as an action, you can apply the face paint to yourself or another creature. The recipient gains the benefit of disguise self, which lasts for 1 hour, or until the recipient chooses to end the effect.
Cool.
Okay, so magic face paint, and then what you're going to do now is you're going to roll a D100 for me. Rolling a 1 will be one of those ones where everyone can roll a 1, and it won't matter because you got to roll a D100 after that.
57.
57. Okay. So the Barker emerges with both the magic paint kit and this little it's a wooden top with 4 sides. It's a trinket. It's a Feywild trinket. It's a wooden top with 4 sides, each bearing the image of a child enjoying a different season. So you have snowy for winter, building a snowman. You have you know, a summer where it's like swinging from a tree, spring where I don't know, spring what flowers, yeah, smelling a flower, and fall where there's diving into a pile of leaves. So so a little trinket for there. All right. All right. Want to try? Was that a lucky shot, or are we gonna try again?
I only have one punch left, and there's other games north.
Okie dokie. All right. Moving along. We are at the gnome poetry contest, which I'm very much looking forward to. This is a charisma. Did
That's
anyone else?
me.
I guess does anyone else want to do wisdom? I don't think any of you are as wisdomous as our witch, but if anyone has wisdom on there, no. Okay.
I
Sorry.
would do Constitution if you have a Constitution
We do.
game.
We do at the very
Oh,
end.
cool. Yes. Okay. Well, I'm going to do this, then Constitution.
Okay. All right. All right. So for gnome poetry, you know, this little gnome is like, sound the chime. It's time to rhyme. You bring the poem. We'll bring the knowing. And a participant must outperform a gnome in a best of 5 poetry contest.
Hmm.
So this requires 3 successful performance checks. and you have to basically you have to beat a certain DC in 5 or fewer attempts. You need 3 successful in 5 or fewer attempts. That's right. Okay.
Okay.
If you succeed 3 times in a row without failing a check, you get 2 prizes.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Okay.
I put together 5 possibilities.
All
So
right.
let's go.
Why don't you you go first, and then we'll roll your performance check, and then I'll recite a poem based on the roll that is more or less gauged to be more or less likely to win based on your roll.
So I didn't have to write poems. You have the poems?
No, I have my own poems. You can
Oh, I
read
see.
your own.
Okay. So I roll first.
It's a
Yes,
versus game.
And I'm
it's
sorry,
a
what am I? Charisma or performance?
it is a performance check.
Okay.
So roll your first performance check and recite your poem.
I rolled a 12.
Okay.
And Dawn steps up.
Does anyone want to
After.
guide? No,
Oh,
guide Don. Hey, boss, let me go in all secret like. Boss,
Oh,
boss. I think she's
go for it.
okay. So you feel like this little tugging on like your I don't know what clothing you have on
lapel.
your lapel, and you feel this kind of like little inspirational gusto to your step here. Roll a
Oh, he
d4
gets
and add it.
up by my ear and he goes, use inflection. Inflection is the key.
Yeah, he like hides in your hair, like just like it's a little weird, but he's whispering like he's like, I trust me, I've done this before. I'm a
Okay.
real poet laureate.
Well, it's
And
good
roll
thing good thing that he did because I had only a 12, but now it's a 16.
excellent. Okay, go ahead and read your poem. I'm sorry.
After certainty, a haiku. I taught the sky once. Now I ask it how to hold what no longer lifts.
And you hear like the snapping of fingers of people really appreciating this haiku. It's like, ha ha, very good, very cute and very short and sweet. I like it. The gnome will. Okay, he's like, huh. Well, it's been a long night. Well, let's see what I can do. There once was a gnome from a tent who rhymed every word that he meant. His verses were short, but tried their best sort, and mostly made sense when they went. And you hear kind of like a couple snaps, what? And you succeed. Everyone agrees that your poem was better.
Yay me.
All right, one win. All right, next.
Oh, I have to do it again.
Yep, another one. Yep,
Unguided.
another guidance. This one because he's super secret in your hair. He's like
Oh,
Ratatouille.
is
like
he?
Ratatouille. Yep, another D4 to
Yep,
add to
go
your.
ahead.
16 plus 6 plus 1.
Oh my! Blow that one out of the water. Go ahead, recite your poem.
This one's a limerick. A Kenku who spoke borrowed tone once wondered if self could be known. If each word rehearsed, is the speaker dispersed or found in the echoes alone?
Very very nice. A lot of snapping, a lot of barely contained cheers of poetry appreciation. You he says, like, oh, that was pretty good. Oh man, it's like, let me see if I can up my game. All right. A pixie once danced on a shoe. She tripped and fell right into stew. We laughed and we clapped as the pixie got sapped and smelled like a carrot or two. And there's like a pixie in the crowd's like, hey, I resent that. They're like, boo. And it's just like, oh, it's just like a couple appreciative snaps, but for the most part, it's very obvious you blew that one out of the water.
Woohoo!
2 wins in a row. All right,
Like that.
number 3.
Oh, I have to roll again.
Yep.
No guidance. No. No, it's okay. 12 and 6 is still 18.
Yep. All right. Awesome. Go ahead and read.
This one is just a short poem. I remember when meaning arrived on time, clean and obedient. Back then, I could say, this is the lesson, and the world would nod. Now the answers arrive late and refuse to explain why they came at all. Perhaps truth was never clear, only well rehearsed.
Very good. Lots of cheerful snaps. Um, very good. You see the gnome gentleman he's like sweating from the brow. He's
Like,
like,
oh man, why is she being so serious? This was
it's
supposed to
like,
be fun.
it's like, it's like, okay, all right, all right. Okay, if I'm gonna lose, I'm gonna at least, you know, take inspiration from my surroundings, as you seem to have. Let's see. He's looking around. Um, let's see. I'm gonna roll 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. They're like, okay. What? There once was an orange cat man who flipped through the air when he ran. Mid rhyme, he'd be gone, chasing something at dawn. Oh, he stopped listening again. So, needless to say, you have won all 3 in a row. So you get to roll twice on the prizes as well. Go ahead and roll some d8s.
I
2
got
d8s.
a 1 and a 5.
Okay, excellent. The 5, the gnome goes fishing into a sack and pulls out one of the things he pulls out is a replica unicorn horn filled with candy.
Oh, damn. Love that. Nom,
Some
nom, nom.
some Werther's originals for you. And then go ahead and roll me a D100 for the trinket.
Oh, I didn't think about that. Here we go. 80 on the nose.
80. All right. And you hear a jingling noise as he fishes another thing out. There's this glossy mushroom with a red bell-shaped cap that jingles when it's shook.
Woohoo!
So jingling glossy mushroom. However you want to describe that one. But that is a trinket. A Feywild trinket for you.
I
Okay.
got some junk food and a jingle bell.
Yep. Okay. Anything? Any other takers for the gnome poetry?
Um, uh, I didn't write anything, uh,
Feeling
but I googled
inspiration.
some stuff.
Okay. All right.
This
You. Yes. Yeah, I know you too. I think you too is what I'm talking. All right. Well, you first.
Maggie's been sitting there on the sidelines with Stripes, and she's watching Dawn, and she's just thinking back to her time in the back alleys and like near the pleasure district of Baldur's Gate, and just thinking of some of the limericks she's heard, and thinking, oh, some of them are way too dirty, but she got a few. Um, she's got a few that are a little more family friendly. Uh,
Ebony's trying to figure out how to get popcorn onto her.
Uh, I mean,
Oh, and so Ebony goes up and she goes, I think he's lucky. And she'll take him off of Dawn and she'll go and she'll just put him in and goes, just cuddle. He's great for cuddles.
yeah, you better believe it.
give him some scritches.
I'm all right. I got some poetry chops. Just you gotta
I
feel the
trust
rhythm.
you.
All right.
Feel the rhythm. Feel the rhyme.
All right.
Going
It's
up, it's
poetry.
poetry time.
You can beat this job no problem. All right. Go ahead and roll a performance check and add a d4.
I'm good at performance, even though I just really quickly Googled these. Um, I once knew an elven wizard who summoned a mighty blizzard. I could only respond with my polymorphing wand, so I turned him into a lizard.
Just lots of laughing and just
That
uh,
is going to be a lot. Hold on.
cha-ching.
Oh, 4 plus 6, 28.
28. Yeah. Holy cow. Yeah, you have people hanging from the rafters with that, just laughing and rolling on the floor and just like, wizards change people into lizards. It's true. It's funny because it's true. Uh, so okay. He's like, another one, huh? Another. I'm gonna up my game a little bit. Let's see what I can do. It's like I got a good one, but okay. I met a small frog with a hat. He croaked, I'm fancy like that. He tipped it with pride, then he fell in a ride, and now he is flat as a mat.
Jesus.
There's a frog in the crowd. It's like, hey, I find that insulting. No. It's like a tough crowd tonight. All right. Yeah, you won that check with flying colors. All right. He's like, yeah, you got him. You got him right where you want him. It's like, go for that iambic pentameter if you really want to up your game. And go ahead and roll. Recite your poem and roll at your earliest leisure.
There once was an orc named Bort who built a very large fort. He made it of straw, but point out the flaw, and his knife makes keen a retort.
And then just laughing. There's an orc in the crowd who's in tears. Like, it's funny because it's true.
Not quite as good, but that is a 22.
22. He's like, oh God, let me. Okay. All right. It's like, all right. A hag brewed tea in her shoe, insisting the flavor was new, with beetle and bark and something that sparked. It screamed when you stirred it askew. And people are like, we like hers better, simpler. So you went 2 in a row here, 2 in a row. Next poem and roll, please.
Okay. There once was a bard from Faerun who would always sing out of tune. With the aid of a spell, he did pretty well, accompanied loudly on spoons. Oh, that is not nearly as good.
With a D4?
9.
9 with a D4?
I rolled a
Oh.
2 on the D20 and a 1 on the guidance, and then plus my 6.
All right. He's gonna be like, okay, here's one of my best ones. A moon-kissed ringmaster once swore that chaos was art at its core. So I penned him in a jest with a hex in the stress. Now his shadow sells tickets for more. And people are actually like, hey, that was actually pretty good, you know? And people are cheering him a little bit this time. So he won this round. But you have 2 more rounds to win.
2 more.
So you need one more, at least one more poem.
Best out of 5. Let's go.
All of these are so dirty.
No one will know but us on the internet.
A ship hand just north of the Dales, an expert at pissing in gales, could piss in a jar from a top-gallant spar without even wetting the sails. Much
Wow.
better.
And
Print
people
that
are
one out. Bring it with you on Wednesday.
Oh, I've been listening to some sea shanties. We're getting ready.
yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That one's a 27.
27, all right, okay. And he's just sweating again. He says like, all right, time to draw inspiration. He squints at you, Aggie, and he says, there once was a tiefling so stern, with dark skin and a gaze that could burn. She spoke soft to her beasts, who obeyed her like priests. Yet this rhyme made her smirk. How it turned! And he's going like a like kind of look at you, and then you just find that deeply amusing that he's gone meta and is making a poem. And people think it's funny, but they think yours is far better because it was, you know, lewd.
She's laughing though.
Yeah, and everyone's having a good time. But you win, and he's like, ha, you didn't quite sweet me like your friend over there, but you certainly did earn at least one roll on the wheel of Fey not trinket, but Fey prizes. Roll a d8
That's
for
okay.
me.
Roll a d8. Roll a d8.
Like I said, if you have a 5 through 8, I'll let you re-roll unless you want one of those things.
I got a 5. I don't remember what that is.
It's a replica unicorn horn filled with candy.
Sure. I'll take the replica unicorn horn full of candy.
Okay, there you go. Candy for everybody. Okay, any other takers to any other poems? See if I have any left in the tank tonight. I've used all my best material earlier. Clearly. No? Nobody? Bueller? Bueller? Bueller. Okay. All right. I think I know somebody who's going to be on the next one. Goblin wrestling. This will be a athletics check contest.
The goblin's bigger than me, right?
The goblins, if you are a small participant,
I am.
you have to pin a single unarmed goblin. A medium participant has to pin one goblin while wrestling two of them.
I'll pass.
So, and it is a contest, so I will be rolling as well. Does Cormac want to try his hand? I assume it's it's an athletics check. So,
Gosh, I wonder.
yeah. All right, big guy, strong folks, test your metal in a goblin wrestle. And you just see these two goblins that are all, like they're just like doing push-ups and sit-ups, and just hyping each other up over on one side of the ring.
And
And
then
they
you
look
see
at
the
you.
gigantic Cormac
They
step
look
into
at
the
you
ring.
They
stepping in
look
the
at this 15-foot tall Goliath.
It's like, well, the rules only say medium or larger, so best of luck to you two.
This feels as though it would be slightly unfair, but I still feel the need to try.
It's like, okay, here we go.
And he will
Yeah.
genuinely, as he is getting ready to the two that he will be wrestling, say, I am very sorry.
Oh boy, go easy on us. I think.
That is the plan.
Okay.
Popcorn, I think you better come back. I don't
Why?
want you getting squished by anything.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not. I've never wrestled goblins before. I don't think I can offer any meaningful assistance to Cormac there. But he doesn't look like I don't think he needs help, honestly. If I was being frank, uh, he's probably got this. So, um, because there's two of them, they will roll with advantage. But I'll remind you, they're goblins.
Yes.
So, it is an athletics check. They don't have any above. It's -1 modifier. Fantastic. Okay. Okay.
And I'm rolling
All
straight.
right. It is you're rolling straight. And if it's a tie, we re-roll.
Okay.
And basically, it's just whoever wins. If you win, you get a prize. It's not best out of 3 or anything.
Okay. And just to
Okay.
confirm, I am 8'2". We're certain I don't get advantage.
Do you have anything that suggests you would have advantage on like grappling, or I don't know? Is it your build?
I think the closest I would have to that is Goliaths have a bonus to carrying capacity.
Not quite the same.
Yeah, it's not quite the
But,
same. Oh, quote specifically, you are proficient with athletics because I'm a little giant. And I count as one size larger when determining my carrying capacity and the weight that I can push, drag, or lift. If you're of the opinion that that means I get advantage on wrestling, I will take it. I do not think I need it.
I don't think you'll need it, but let's just give you advantage because I feel like because clearly this game doesn't really change anything. It's not like you get 3 goblins.
Yeah.
But yeah, here we go. I don't think you'll need it, but go ahead. Let's see. Rolling. Yeah.
The first roll was a nat 20.
Yep. Okay.
I'm
Well,
gonna kill one of these poor goblins.
they did have a good roll. It had
No,
a
you're
19,
just gonna
but
pick
it's an
them both
18.
up by the top of their heads.
Yeah. So
Which
describe
one
how
do you want me to grapple?
Yeah. Describe how all you have to do is pin one of them, mind you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I don't want them to feel as though they're terrible at their job, so I will not just immediately, upon the ringing of the bell, plant a boot on one of their sternums and stomp. But it will be I will get low and engage in a little bit of light grapple play, and if one of them were to end up with their spine on the ground as the result of a leg getting swept out, so that I don't have to physically injure one of them because they are tiny, that's probably what I would go for.
beautiful. The gifts are perfect. Andre the Giant from Princess Bride.
Yes.
I want to feel deeply well.
Yes.
These goblins are just like going pale as they like you loom over them, and you just absolutely stop them. But you make a game out of it, and it's entertaining, and people are having fun. It's a good time.
I'm at a
So go
carnival to
ahead.
have fun. I'm not just gonna,
Yeah.
do
You
that.
certainly, you managed to definitely win. So go ahead, roll on the roll a d8, and we'll see.
Certainly.
You can, as I've said, you can certainly re-roll anything a 5 or above at this point.
I rolled an 8.
So, unless you want to cast Minor Illusion with the puppet, you can re-roll.
I would like to reroll. 2.
Was there a roll? I heard a ooh, but nothing else.
2, as in the number after 1 but before 3. 2.
Oh, I thought I heard an ooh. Okay. He comes out with one of the goblins goes over and gets it's a wooden wand that has 8 charges,
Oh.
and as an action, you can spend one of those wands to cast Prestidigitation.
Ah.
And the wand cannot be recharged, so after 8 uses, it just becomes a stick, essentially.
Okay.
But yeah. It's like, want to go again? Put him up.
I heard there was a Constitution one
There is, yes.
as well.
There is.
I will engage in that later.
Okay, super. Okay, moving along. For anyone who wants to test, what's the next one? Intelligence. Guess the number of feathers.
I want to guess the number of feathers.
Okay. So I'll show you the picture. I haven't been showing pictures here. Just realized. So catch the dragon. Look like this.
Oh, so cool.
Gnome poetry. Look like this. Do I have? I don't have a gnome wrestling one. But guess the number of feathers. There's this cockatrice in a cage. Birds of a feather, how about feathers of a bird? Step right up and guess how many feathers festoon this fiendish fowl. And you hear this unearthly, like, ah! Ah! I don't know if that's what a cockatrice sounds like, but I'm going to say that's what a cockatrice sounds like. You get 3 tries to guess the number of feathers on one of a group of caged cockatrices. Someone who succeeds in an intelligence check guesses correctly and earns 1 roll on the table, or 2 rolls if the successful check occurs on the first attempt.
I want to guess. As I start whispering, you gotta help me count.
I don't know how high I can count, boss. I've never tried. I think there's at least 24 in that first one. They don't look like they got a lot of feathers, boss. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna be honest.
What kind of roll is this?
It's an intelligence check. You don't actually have to tell the number.
A straight intelligence?
It's a straight intelligence check. He's like, here, I'll guide you.
It ain't gonna help. 24. It's a 7. I rolled a 7.
You rolled a 7. I thought you rolled a 24.
No, I rolled a 7, and I'm using his guess of 24.
Wah, wah, wah. Way too few. apparently.
Okay.
All right, moving along to another one. Boss, maybe this one has like 48. Let's double it.
Least.
16.
16. Wah, 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 wah.
Jesus.
All right, to the next one. All right, boss, let's really pull out the stops. 136.
16.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh my
That
god.
one's hard.
That was very hard.
I got no checks left. I got no tickets left. So I'm gonna fit that. I know I didn't do good. Okay. Bye.
One
Cockatrices are laughing at you.
I'm gonna bap the bars. Oi, don't laugh at her. And then I'll hiss at them.
They're all like just riled up now, just making all sorts of ruckus.
I would like to try. I've got a couple more ticket punches left.
Okay, go for it.
I'm
Intelligence
gonna try
checks.
to observe them as they're all riled up.
They're all
Okay.
yeah. You see that there's actually feathers hidden behind a scaly flap on their back that looks like there's no feathers. So you realize that you're just way lowballing them.
I'm gonna go over to Aggie. I'm gonna put my hand on her shoulder. I'm gonna say, "Aggie, before you guess, you should walk once around the cage. Give you a little guidance, some suggestions of how you could do better at guessing."
Okay. And that's a straight intelligence check.
Straight intelligence check.
Okay. That's going to be a plus 17, 18. 21.
That was your roll?
That was my roll. She's gonna walk around the cage looking. That one's got 526 feathers right on that one right there.
And the bird goes, "How on earth did you? Wow, like you were, you guessed exactly it." Yeah, I guess it's not like a Price is Right rules. It's not like you're competing against people. It's just you apparently figured it out. So you get to roll
It's from all
twice
the
on the
time
table.
she spends with the swans.
Yeah, that's exactly it.
I'm good at counting feathers, apparently.
Yes, Feathering knows exactly how much she has. So roll twice on the prize table.
Shit. Okay.
Two d8s.
Okay. I re-roll my 5.
You
I
can
don't
reroll
need
your
any more
5.
candy.
Yeah, if you want a 1, 3, or 4, you can, or unless you're aiming for a wand of prestidigitation or a cuddly toy spider or a
I
glove.
don't remember which is which, but I got a 4 and a 7.
A 4 we have not rolled yet, and a 7 is the toy spider.
I will take the toy spider and whatever 4 is.
A bottle of Witchlight wine. And when the bottle eventually gets uncorked, it plays calliope music until the bottle is emptied of wine. Not much you know about the Witchlight wine. You would know that when you see that Witchlight wine, it says, "Hey, when I pop that cork, it's going to play clag. It's going to play that until that bottle is empty."
The toy spider, I get 1 hour of spider climb and it turns into a real spider.
Yes, correct. When you pet the spider, you get spider climb for an hour. Okay. Any other feather counters out there that want to try their hand?
I'm waiting to try and not puke or something.
Outstare the Cyclops. That's the next one.
Ah, okay. That's a Constitution thing for sure.
Yeah. So
One more I'm saving for that.
Without further ado, we have Outstare the Cyclops. What do you do when the eye of Cyclops falls upon you? You stare right back if you've got the stamina. So, winning this game requires a participant outstare an illusory Cyclops, mind you. Whoever blinks first loses. So, to win the game, a contestant must succeed on a Constitution check, and if you win, you get a prize. Basically, you roll on the prize table. So it's not a best out of 2 out of 3 or anything. So, who's up first? Who wants to try their hand first?
I would do it.
All right. Go ahead. This thing, you see the this like illusion of a Cyclops crouched down, and it has its eye closed. And when you're ready, roll your Constitution check.
Ooh, that was an 18 plus 3.
18 plus 3.
21.
All right. So you are staring into this Cyclops, and it's like a couple minutes go by at least, and then finally you see like water kind of like start tearing up on the edges of the Cyclops' illusory eye, and it blinks after at least a couple minutes. Of which your eyes are probably feeling a little, but you feel like you have a little more in the tank. Honestly, it's actually this is the lowest. This is the lowest check out of all that you have to succeed in. So go ahead and roll on the a d8 on the prize table.
Oh, I forgot that part. I got another one.
All right, roll a d100.
I got 89.
89. Okay. Um, one of the barkers here that's helping, probably is running the illusion. Pulls out a spectacle frames in the shape of butterfly wings.
Got more butterfly wings.
They are
Oh,
spectacle
glasses.
frames. They're
Got
glasses, yeah. So they're frames. There's no lenses in them, but I guess I don't know. Maybe they do, but it's spectacle frames in the shape of butterfly wings.
Forgot to write down what I got for saying poems. I know I got candy.
You got glossy mushroom with red
Oh, right, a ringy
L-shaped
dingy.
cap that jingles when shook. Okay.
Yep.
So you have 2 fate trinkets at least at this point.
Yay.
Okay, very good. Who's next?
I'll go.
All right.
I
When
would
you're ready,
also like to try this.
I'd say if you want it, we could just speed this up by all of you rolling simultaneously because it's like we could just do
Who
a straight
outlasts?
checks. Yeah, basically. Oh, all of you will win if you outstare the Cyclops.
And
It'll
that is
it's
just a Constitution
a Constitution check. Yes.
check. 17.
17. Cormac.
23.
22. And
23.
23. Oh. And if that was all of you who wanted to do that, you both win. You both outstare the Cyclops. It's such an easy check compared to the other ones. Yeah, so each of you will roll a d8 on the table.
4.
A 4. If you want a bottle of Witchlight wine, you can have it. If not, reroll.
I will take a bottle of wine.
We're down to a 3 is the only one no one's rolled yet. So
I got a 1.
a 1 is a trinket. Roll the D100, please.
E1. You. 59.
59. All right. He returns with this little trinket. It appears to be a mouse, but upon closer inspection, it's a wooden mouse figurine that squeaks when it's held. And you'll notice it's
Oh.
squeaking as he brings it over to you. And then the moment you put it in your pocket, it stops squeaking. So, wooden mouse figurine that squeaks when held.
Maggie does take a moment to kind of look at it, and she just like pets it a little bit and then tucks it in her pocket.
Very amusing. Very amusing indeed. Okay. Very good. Well, all ticket punches done. Okay.
Yes.
So, the next stop in this little night is the crowning of the Witchlight monarch. And the best time to relieve somebody of their particular object that you need to have leverage. So, it becomes a question of how are you going to, first of all, who are you going to steal from? And how are you going to go about it? And who are you going to involve in your plan?
I think we definitely have gotten everybody who said they're gonna help to
Yeah,
take part in some level of distraction.
Yeah, you have Kettle Steam, you have Palasha, and you have Candlefoot, and possibly Durlagron as well, I believe. Yes. So you have at least 4 individuals that will be in the big top in some form when the event kicks off. And so, if it's anything like the witch, with the big top extravaganza, you'll remember that Mr. Witch kind of stood off by the sidelines while Mr. Light was more hands-on in the scene and the chaos and with things going on in the mix of things.
Which one has the watch? I thought we needed the watch.
You can take either the watch or you can take the vein. The vein being like the scepter that Mr. Light uses. Mr. Watch has Mr. Watch. Mr. Witch has the watch. Mr. Light has the Witchlight vein, I believe it's called.
Okay,
The
so Mr.
Witchlight vein.
Witch is standing on the sidelines with his watch.
Yes.
Can I ask, whether it be insight or whatnot, does one look to be possibly more easily liftable?
Oh, okay. I think I don't know if okay, an insight check I can do. What was your modifier again? A 2. So I think you kind of ponder. You're not exactly the most experienced heister, but you think that either one could be a pretty good target at the right time. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to do it in the middle of the Witchlight, crowning of the Witchlight monarch. You could do it as things are being set up. If you head over now, there might be a little bit of a dress rehearsal type thing going on. You know, as the minutes lead up, you still have a little bit of time, obviously. um, to if you with your insight check, you surmise that you recall the conversation about how the Witchlight monarch is crowned, and Mr. Light uses the Witchlight vein to determine that. So you would know that Mr. Light, if you take from him, will be more eager to get it back sooner because he'll need it for the performance. Mr. Witch you'll have more opportunities possibly to steal from Mr. Witch. And you can essentially his trinket, his object is not necessarily needed until after the big top is the crowning event is over. You may be able to deal with him then, because knowing, I think I'm trying to remember. You would know that, and I forget exactly. I think this came up in one of your things from Burley or something. Is that the he uses it to kind of control the events, the timing of certain things that happen in the Witchlight Carnival. So without that, he kind of loses control over like how the carnival packs up and leaves, and all the preparations that happen, and all the other things that signal. So he'll definitely need it, but it won't be necessarily instrumental to the crowning itself. But like I said, Mr. Light, if he finds he's misplaced that vein, will be far more frantic and eager to get it back than Mr. Witch will be, at least.
So Ebony's going to say, so I think our best bet might be the watch. And I'm wondering if we can provide enough distraction so that his opinion is over there. Maybe popcorn might be able to scamper up and snatch something. I don't know how
Thinks thee and I have
light-footed.
pretty sticky fingers.
Yeah, I
Ooh, if you've
think
got
Stripes
sticky
has
fingers,
really
that's
sticky
better.
fingers.
Okay, then how about Stripes? You take popcorn with you because he might be able to see some things just as an extra set of eyes, and he doesn't weigh very much.
I got little fingers. I can get in places that you would only dream of.
Maybe he could even like jump. Well, I can't, so he can't get hurt. I will be very upset if popcorn gets hurt. Got it? But we can also possibly distract him from anything else that's going on. Like maybe he could fly, or I don't know, but maybe he'll be helped. So Stripes, can you take him with you? You can do the physical snatching because I don't know how light, sticky fingered popcorn is. Probably not very much, if I'm honest.
I mean, his stat block would
I don't
not
remember his
suggest
stat.
sugar glider.
Yeah.
1 hit point. Half a
Yeah,
hit point.
1 hit point is what I do know, and this is not like another familiar where I can just reincarnate him. He's dead. So I protect.
no pressure.
No pressure, but dead. So
uh, he has like +4 to acrobatics, +4 to perception, +4 to stealth. That's about it.
that's okay. Stripes can be the sticky fingered one. I can just maybe do guidance through him.
yeah. Do you want to involve, or at least alert? Because right now, no one fully understands. I think, other than maybe Burley, that you will be heisting anything. Uh, do you want to share your plan with any of the mentioned NPCs before, just so that if they can help, should you need it?
Well, definitely Kettle Steam knows what we're doing.
Oh, that's true. Yes, Kettle Steam does know what you're doing. Yes.
And then, I mean, Durlagron, Palasha, and Candlefoot. Maybe we can like alert them that, and especially Durlagron knows that there's been some dark stuff happening at the carnival. And maybe if we tell him we're trying to fix it, um, something along those lines, we can get them to at least not interfere or help in the distraction in some way, even if we don't tell them what we're up to.
Okay.
Also wondering above table if Stripes or I can call in a favor from our backstory people, like his
Yes, which I know haven't
sidekick
really. Yeah,
Tipsy.
you do have a fellow performer who may be involved in the performance, may not. Tipsy. You do have as well, and the name is escaping me, your fellow trainer, mentor person,
Corbin.
Corbin. Will say, it's one of those, excuse me, things you could try and persuade them to help you with something and not ask questions. It's up to you.
At least, like, I don't know, release some animals, create a distraction in some way. Um,
You're the one in the driver's seat for this plan, so who you tell, what you tell, and what you tell them is up to you. And if it's somebody who hasn't been involved in this, like you haven't like obviously Palasha and Candlefoot have a they owe you big time, and Durlagron also has your favor, so to speak. And Kettlesteam obviously. For Corbin, you're gonna have to like roll a persuasion check to see if you can get him to do something that would be unusual and might possibly throw the night off a little bit. So if you want to go that road, you can. It's just not going to be as there's a risk there that you may not sway that
Yeah.
person to help you.
I'll take that risk.
Okay. So at some point you have to run around and find Corbin. So while are you all filtering out to explain what you're planning to explain? What top level details you're giving to people?
We want to like aim for right after, whoever the monarch is has been announced, and then there's a bunch of, I'm assuming, fanfare and cheering as the announcement after the announcement happens. Have some distractions go off, and then try to lift the thing from Mr. Witch.
Okay. You're explaining these to everybody. These what your plan is.
I'm just kind of trying to confirm with the group.
Yeah, I think transparency is, Dawn's thing. So she'd be like, "Well, you gotta tell them what we're doing it for."
We're just borrowing it. We're going to give it back. We just need. It's the carnival's in danger. And
They're not willing to listen.
Okay. All right. So you have a pretty good idea of when you're going to do it, how you're going to do it, who you're targeting, uh, and now you're just trying to involve people to help you, so that if they have an opening to help you, they can.
Mm.
They'll find a way to support you
Mm-hmm.
in that time
uh,
period.
Legrand got any kids in his charge that he can set loose and be like chase them down,
Some
playing
bratty
tag?
toddler.
Let the kid think you're playing tag, but really look ferocious while you chase him down.
Yeah. Uh, some ragamuffins.
basically, don't stop us from doing what we're doing. Cause a distraction if you can. And if you can interfere in someone trying to stop us without drawing too much attention to yourself, do
Do
that.
so.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Um. Okay. I'm gonna say so. Aggie, are you going to go talk to Corbin?
Yeah, I will have a few words with Corbin.
Okay. While that's happening, who is going to talk to Candlefoot? Because you're at this point, you're probably running up on time, so you got to spread out. You got to take care of this.
I'll go talk to Candlefoot. Candlefoot was the mime that signed, right?
Yes, the mime.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay, yeah. I'll go talk to him.
You have Durlagron.
I'll do De La Ground.
Durlagron. You have Palasha. For the sake of time, and then you have Kettlestein, who will probably find you, or at least is already kind of aware of it, and may honestly be eavesdropping on you for all you know. But someone who's going to go talk to Palasha while is that one of you have the opportunity to do that? I think we have Ebony has.
I can if we need somebody to.
Okay, good. Okay, so I'll just say you'll find Torben likely in the big top area already, kind of getting ready with some of the animals that are trained to do tricks. I don't have an example of any, but you know the ones. Uh, and you come running up behind him, and it just says, "Ah, Eggy, how goes your night off?"
Oh, it's an interesting one. Um, uh, Torben, I need your help.
Anything for my friend.
And she's just gonna like kind of slip back out of notice that no one's listening, and she's gonna kind of give him the rundown of what's
He
been
just
going on.
he just sort of squints and furrows his brow at the story. And just says, "It's it's a big story, Aggie. I don't know what to say. That's very big big problems. Very sad to hear. Mr. Witch and Mr. Light have not taken you more seriously. Uh, roll a persuasion check for me, and I'll give you
And
advantage because
look,
you know
you
Corbin
know
very
me.
well.
Yeah,
You
you
are
know
no
I wouldn't.
nonsense person. Yes. You are so serious all
Uh,
time. Yes, I know. It's why you work so
that's
well
a
with the with the swans. You
that is a
balance
23,
23.
natural
Oh
19 plus 4.
yeah. Let me just see what has any modifiers that would affect myself here. Do yeah, not so much. Okay, so he just says, "All right, Aggie, all right. You you do your thing, and if you know these I'm trying to think of an animal that might be in this thing. Some pigs. There's some boars that run around with streamers chasing behind them and then light firecrackers off. It's like if these guys maybe forget to light off all their firecrackers, they run around. Maybe during the show they get a little close, so smoke will help obscure. Yeah, it's not not uncommon to have these guys get a little wild and crazy during the celebration. No, just points them in the right direction. As you know,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Witch will be over here by the box of honor with Durlagon usually hangs out by him during this thing. So if you haven't made Mr. Durlagon aware, maybe you better warn him.
He's he's aware.
Oh, well, excellent, Aggie. Oh, I will be happy to help. Best of luck.
And in
If you,
showbiz, we don't say good luck, and he's superstitious. We're gonna say break a leg.
I break a leg. I'm forgetting myself. But if you do make it to the wild of the Fae, don't break leg there. If you know what I mean.
Try my best.
They may take it literally.
I think he knows that she's like has not left the carnival since she got here, and there's like definitely some manic nervousness.
Like you're packing to go on a big trip that you're not sure when you're gonna be back from. Like, yeah,
Yeah,
big.
I
All
think she
right.
might go to her wagon wherever she sleeps and just grab her little pack of belongings maybe during this.
Yeah, last minute preparations and for whatever comes.
Mhm.
Uh, just in case you don't have any idea how this will go. Let's see. So yeah, Cormac runs, talks to Candlefoot. Candlefoot
Mhm.
is manning Hall of Illusions still. He just looks like he's over the moon there, like a guy that he's like barely concentrating on his work, but he's
Cloud nine.
He's on cloud nine, and he's just like, "Oh, Cormac, hey buddy, good to
Hello,
see you
friend.
again. Oh, what's up, man?
Uh, Not great things.
Oh, well, I'm sure I can handle it. Lay it on me, man. It's such a good day today. It's probably one of the best days I've ever had here.
I'm very happy for you.
Well, thank you.
Listen, um, you are aware that there are some strange things happening around here outside of the bird
Yeah,
person.
yeah, yeah. This place is pretty crazy normally, but it's been. I feel like the crazy's just getting crazier. You know?
Yeah, there is concern that the carnival itself is in trouble, and
Whoa, whoa.
yes, and unfortunately, Mr. Witch and Mr. Light are not being receptive to said knowledge.
So what's the plan, man?
Well, we are currently attempting to get our hands on some leverage, so to speak, so that they are more willing to have a conversation.
You just sort of smiles, like a knowing smile, like, ah, okay, I see.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Well,
So
I
if
got
you,
some pretty I got some pretty tricky fingers myself, if you know what I mean. So if you need a little help in that department, I know how to relieve the occasional person of their personal belongings that they may not miss. I don't do it here, of course, but I used to. I used to. Not proud to admit it,
of course. Well,
but you know.
I believe Stripes has that handled, but if you wish to speak with Stripes, if you run across them before things really kick off.
All right, all right. I could always, if
Elsewise,
someone.
if you see any of us doing something that seems untoward, maybe turn the other cheek.
Oh, of course, of course. I can always, do a little body blocking with some mimery, be distracting.
I like all
And
of that.
if Stripes, for some reason really biffs it big time, I'll just try to, be your plan B in that department.
That works for me. Our aim, I believe, is, and players can correct me if I'm wrong, character would not make the mistake. We're going for the watch, yes? I'm not stupid?
Yes, the
Right.
watch.
Yeah.
Watch. Although if there's an opening and the vein is available and we're blocked on the watch, back up.
Cormac would.
Plans within plans.
Cormac would convey all of that. There's no reason for me to say that a second time.
Sure, yeah, yeah.
In the
All
accent.
right, all right. I will see y'all in the crowning, and I'll act accordingly, man. I'll hang out around Mr. Witch.
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay. Then you have Durlagron. Who's going to talk to Durlagron? That was Dawn, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah, you see Durlagron. Is nobody there at this point? I think anybody is there. Are people starting to make their way towards uh crowning of the Witchlight Monarch event and are wrapping
He
up?
doesn't have any kids? I need him to
There's
have a
no
kid.
there's there's no lost kids there at the moment.
Okay. Okay.
But he'll just sort of be looking through some of the odds and ends that have come his way, just sort of his ears prick at the as you approach, and just says, "How may I help you?"
Peter Legrand. Um, so I don't know how much you want to know, but I would like to ask a favor.
Anything. You helped me out today, and you said you were planning to keep an eye out for my boy, my cub
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, yeah. And with that in mind, I'm looking to coordinate a little something during the crowning of the monarch. While that's going off, I'm my buddy Snaps. You know not Snaps, Stripes. You know
Who?
Stripes.
Stripes. Wrong
Stripes
player
is
and character, man. Come on.
yeah. Stripes is going to be backstage there by Mr. Witch, and may need, you know, if you had one of the kids, you could, I got this. See, I have this unicorn horn full of candy, and I was thinking I could get a kid hopped up on candy and promise to give them the rest of the unicorn horn if during the celebration you could chase that kid playfully, as far as the kid knows, into the tent and have him run up to Mr. Witch and like hug him around the knees real tight and topple him sort of off of balance a little bit so that Stripes could reach in and support the man, if you
Well,
get my meaning.
well, if I am in possession of a child by the Witchlight Carnival Monarch, that means that their parents aren't coming to get them, which means that we have an orphan on our hands.
Well, that's not good.
But
Can you think of any reason why you might accidentally body check Mr. Witch
I,
during that moment?
he kind of, you see the tentacles that he normally keeps them on. He seems to like try to keep them tucked behind the butterfly wings because they are kind of off-putting. But
Hmm.
he kind of, you see them kind of rise up over the wings, and you know, one of them like flicks and like taps you on the shoulder real fast from behind you. And for a second, you thought that somebody like maybe tapped you on
Yeah.
that
Oh,
shoulder.
oh, yeah. That's a good idea.
And that's when you realize that you've been talking to an illusion of him the whole time.
Durlagram the whole time.
And he comes from around the cart, and you see him projecting the illusion of himself from behind. I was like, I was taking a leak out behind, and
Ah,
I had to
sorry
make
to
sure.
disturb during that. Sorry,
I
sorry,
was
sorry.
I project myself there, so it makes it look like I'm there. But yes, I can certainly be of assistance. And the
Yeah,
Department of
just
Distraction.
keep an eye on Stripes, and when it looks like Stripes is going to make a move, you just sort of, trip over your own feet and bump into Mr. Witch so that Stripes will have an opportunity to grab hold of him to help him keep from falling over.
I will be of service. No problem.
That'd be great.
Excellent.
Do I need to persuade or anything?
Nope. You helped. You did a
Okey-dokey.
big favor. Yeah.
Cool, cool, cool.
All right. Blah, blah, blah. And then we had. I've been going to talk to Palasha. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, you walk up to the glass bowl, and it looked like she's in the process of transferring to a different bowl that has like a that will get her over to the performance. And you kind of are doing your thing. You're running up, and she just says, "Oh, how are you? You're one of the friends that helped my dear Candlefoot, yes?
Yes, yes, yes. But I wasn't sure you were going to remember me.
I remember many of people that attend my performances. And what may I help you with?
Well, and she's going to explain the whole thing.
Okay.
And I don't know with your whole setup and everything of what all you might be able to assist us with, but we're looking for help because we really just need to borrow the pocket watch. That's all we really got to do. And is there anything that you can think of that might be of help or some little trick that I need to know or something?
Well, I I can do a few things here and there. I will be likely on the sidelines for this performance. More towards probably the booth where all the bigwigs sit, but um, I can do something once a day. I won't do it now, otherwise I won't be able to do it later. But I can summon some well, they're fish, a swarm of them that will be very chaotic in the right situation.
Chaos
Uh,
is
and Yes, that will be quite distracting. They won't have anywhere to swim in there, but we'll flop around and we'll be quite. Well, there'll be hundreds of them flopping around. So my guess is that it will catch people. But if you need a distraction, I can do that. Uh, have you talked to my dear Candlefoot about this? He is very good at the being discreet.
We'll make sure that he's talked to.
Okay, very good, very good. And I'm like going into German instead of French, but I can also control the water here and there. With my ball, I might be able to make a splash, if you will. I could do something like that. But yes, of course, I'd be happy to help my anyone who helped my dear Candlefoot, my love.
You got it. I like the thought of chaos. Chaos is awesome.
All right, well, I will see you there. Ebony, you turn to it's like you're at the end of this kind of like long dock to get out to the kind of middle, not the middle of Silver Song Lake, but it's close to the middle of the lake. Uh, and you turn to go running back down the dock, and it's starting to get empty here. Um, and as you turn, you notice like the sun isn't rising yet, but it's at a time of night where the cool air is starting to cause like some fog to emerge from the lake, and it's creating a slight fog bank that you're now realizing that you had to run to get to the end. You start running down your way towards the uh, end of the dock, and there's a point in time where you can see neither Palasha nor the shore, and there is a moment where the sound, like the calliope, muffles for a bit in the fog. And there's like a moment of like calm that you feel aware of. But then you see like this beam of light like comb through the fog and mist out of the blue. Like it wasn't there a second ago, and then there's like this beam of light.
Hello?
Um, 1 second while I
Hello?
so mm, mm, mm. you let's see. You look. Roll me a perception check. How about that? Start with that.
16?
16. You squint to see where the light is coming from, and then like it seemingly for like a brief amount of time, like the fog starts to part a little bit as it's like it's not so much disappearing as the fog is like pouring into some sort of opening, and you're starting to see instead of like the lake as you remember it, you're seeing this vast swelling ocean, and you smell like this salty sea air as like you feel a breeze like it's pushing out from this opening that you can see, and it's like 10-20 feet out over the water past the off to the one side of the dock, and you see this strobing light that's moving in a circle that's like it's strobing out in a circle atop this almost looks like a tower. uh with the 16 you're going to see that this tower almost looks like it's built of bones. large bones that came from some behemoth larger than you could imagine given the scale. And it's built atop like this cliffside that it's like a twisted mass of bizarre fossils. And in a as you're looking at this, like you're looking at it like like on this cliffside that you can't, that doesn't seem to be there because this is impossible for that cliff to be there. It's impossible for this rolling sea to be out there. And there's a moment where the light, as it strobes the far side of the tower of this lighthouse, it strobes out, and then it kind of like almost hits one of these waves. And there's a brief moment where you think you see a shadow in the waves, and then it's gone, and this rift collapses, and the mist kind of collapses back in, and it starts to fill the area with the fog bank, and the calliope music starts trickling back in, and all is normal.
Did you see that popcorn? What the fuck was that?
Well, I was going to ask you if I had like eaten something that I something. I've never seen anything like that, boss. That was weird. I didn't like it, boss. I didn't like it one bit. What was that thing?
I don't know, but I don't like that. Let's go back to the tent now.
Yeah, good idea. All right, and you rejoin your friends. That's the perfect imagery in that gif there from Critical Role. Yep, something was in there. Oh yeah, the mosasaur. Actually, that's a pretty good one too. Damn, those are both pretty good. You know, without the surfers, something was in the waves. Uh, okay. Um, continuing on. Yeah. So you are preparing for the crowning of the Witchlight monarch. Do you head into the? You start going in. What do you do next? Are you going in? It's a little early. It's not much early. I think you hear like this whistle go off, suggesting there's like 10 minutes left until the crowning of the Witchlight monarch.
Stripes did say in chat that he was going to try to get Tipsy involved.
Oh yes. Wait, Tipsy. Tipsy. Yes, I'm sorry, Tipsy. I'm like Tipsy. Who? I don't think we've fully hashed out who Tipsy is, so we're gonna either have to tell me who Tipsy is because I think I can forget all the details about Tipsy. Uh, so yeah, Stripes, you go to find Tipsy, who is in the big top, stretching and getting ready to take part in their act as part of the performance.
Tipsy is the performer that he throws stuff at, who's strapped to the wheel. And the migraine is really kicking my ass.
We can keep it short. You can be like, you can find Tipsy and just like, "Hey there, Stripes, how you doing?"
Great, awesome. I'm gonna do some sneaky shit, and he's just gonna like lay the plan out. And so I need help. I need help. Just distract.
Okay, distraction. Who am I distracting?
I didn't think that far ahead. Just be distracted.
Okay, I could be distracting. Roll a persuasion check for me with advantage.
Did you say with advantage?
With advantage, yeah.
Fantastic. Cheshire. Okay. Persuasion of 13.
13. And Tipsy sort of looks contemplative. It's like, I'll see what I can do. It's the least I can do for all those times you've helped me out, Stripes.
I've never not missed. Don't forget, I never don't miss.
You never not miss. Okay. Uh, but yeah, I will see what I can do. I will try and keep an eye out for you, and I'll just follow your lead if I can do something silly or distracting, or if I can goof, I'll do my best. I guess we'll see what happens.
Change.
And so Tipsy continues to get ready, and yeah,
I'm not asking to cut it short, but if the migraine is getting that bad, because I can understand how much a migraine can kick your ass.
Yeah.
Um, if you need us, we can call it for the night
it's
And
up
then
to you
just
guys.
start the next session with the actual
with the
crowning of
height.
the
It's a
Witch-like
heisty
monarch.
heist.
Yeah.
We can do
That'll
that.
give Will extra time to figure out how all these little components can work together.
I've anticipating a lot of this, so
It's like he knows us, like he's been playing games with us for years.
I had a fairly good idea how this was going to go down, assuming you approached it a certain way. It was really a question of who you were going to target. Uh, so I have a pretty firm idea of how this could go down with your roles, of course, and any roles of your NPC friends who will be contributing. But yeah, nonetheless it'll give me a little bit of extra time, and that means I probably got to prepare a little bit further ahead in other areas because without a doubt you will be leveling up next session.
Fantastic.
Cool.
Fantastic.
I better figure out what that looks like.
Yep.
All right.
Level
Well,
2. Level 2.
Yeah,
I,
it's
I
been
will stop the
this
recording
carnival's
then.
been a whew. So yeah, um, we'll go from there. Yeah, we'll let Ash recover from a migraine. No rush there. And yeah, we'll pick this up next time.
Yay.
Bye-bye,
We'll leave
everybody.
the creepy lighthouse off as your cliffhanger. Ha ha!
Lord above.
Yay, sorry.
Is there any reason to not
don't be
do the
sorry.
level up between now and then?
Yeah, there's lots of things that
That's
can
before the
happen in
heist.
the yeah.
Okay.
There's lots of
So don't do it. Okay.
any skills that you might acquire, any spells, any we
Yeah,
don't
I
want to
don't know
mix
how
that.
to figure out what I get without actually doing it.
Yeah,
You can copy
Uh,
your
I,
character and then like
yeah.
just play around
Oh
on a copy
yeah,
of your
yeah,
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 character.
yeah.
duplicate your
Duh.
sheet to.
yeah.
Yep, that's my
There's that.
plan.
If you want to roll your hit dice now and get that out of the way, you could probably do that if you want. Uh, Reroll anything that's below half of your hit die. I think that was one of my house rules.
All right.
So if you have a D8 for your hit die, reroll anything that's less than a 4.
Got it.
Remember what I have.
All right. I will stop the recording and see y'all in a week.
Okay. See you later.
Well, I'll see some of you sooner than that.
That is
Oh.
When are you arriving?
Monday.
When are you? Monday.
We're leaving at the ass crack of dawn on
Bye-bye,
Monday.
YouTube.